For 25 years, Corky has worked in the marine park industry. Every day she performs under the name Shamu at SeaWorld in San Diego. Her pay is frozen fish, and at the end of the day, unlike her human trainers, Corky can't go home. Corky's one of 50 orcas living in captivity worldwide.
Yeah, it bugs me to see animals treated like that, you know.
Paul Spong studies orcas off the coast of British Columbia. Spong wants SeaWorld to free Corky after 25 years in captivity.
Compare the concrete surfaces that she swims around and around and around in that tank at SeaWorld with the limitless space that is the ocean world that she comes from.
Corky used to live along Vancouver Island, BC.
Gee, it's nice around here.
Spong says Corky's family still swims in these waters. Orcas are very family-oriented. When a mother gives birth, her children will stay with her until the day she dies. But Corky left early. She was captured in 1969.
I see her as having a pretty well-rounded existence here. And
Jim McBain works at SeaWorld and is Corky's veterinarian.
you know, life at SeaWorld is not a bad life. It's a different life from life in the wild.
It's like being sequestered in your closet.
Ken Balcom works for the Center for Whale Research on Friday Harbor.
And over 100 animals, killer whales, have died in captivity.
In the wild, orcas do not swim around in endless circles in concrete tanks.
SeaWorld says it has the largest pools in the world. They call them oceanariums. But researchers like Spong and Balcom argue they're nothing like an ocean.
This pool, the main pool, is about 37 feet deep.
The pool where the orcas perform may be 37 feet deep, but Corky spends a lot of her time pinned up in a smaller pool that's around 15 feet deep. If you compare that to the wild, there's a big difference. In the ocean, an orca can dive up to 900 feet. They can travel 100 miles a day at speeds of 30 miles an hour. And perhaps the most important thing is orcas are extremely vocal. In the ocean, they use sounds to navigate with.
That each pod has its own dialect, its repertoire of calls.
Spong and Balcom would like to see Corky reunited with her family. They say 25 years of living in a tank is enough. And they're not alone. Dozens of researchers along the West Coast say keeping orcas in captivity is wrong. Swimming pools are just too small. The Humane Society of the United States agrees. In 1993, it told SeaWorld that keeping these animals in captivity is the working definition of inhumanity. But for now, Corky continues to star in the Shamu show, and SeaWorld continues to say no to a reunion between Corky and her family in the Northwest. Scott Rensberger, Cairo News Channel 7.